What's going on, everybody? Brian here from Brian's Broadcast. I hope all of you are doing fantastic. Guys, fall, winter is almost knocking on our door. So, what's better than a beautiful gourmand fragrance to enjoy during this cooler months? Now, before I start talking about this fragrance, this beautiful niche fragrance, I want to welcome you to my channel. And if this is the first time you're visiting here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button because I'll be doing giveaways soon again. And you don't want to miss a chance, right? So let's talk about this beautiful fragrance. Now, if you know me personally, you know that I love gourmand fragrances, and vanilla is one of those beautiful notes that I absolutely love. I have a lot of vanilla-based fragrances, starting from the cheap Latafa Nebras. This is a beautiful gourmand fragrance. I love it. I love it. Like, doesn't matter whatever the cost. Then I have Dreamwoods. This is from Galeria Perfumes. This is a fantastic combination of sandalwood and vanilla and other woods also. Beautiful stuff. Then I have my forever love, Nishane Ani. I just love it. I wish this fragrance was a person. I would have kissed this person right away. Then we have this beautiful Initio Absolute Aphrodisiac. Fantastic vanilla, like royal stuff. And then one of my absolute favorite fragrances, New York Intense from Fragrance de Bois. The way the fragrance comes off the skin with that vanilla, it's to die for. Today we're going to talk about this niche house called Atelier Des Ors, and the fragrance name is Lune Feline. Beautiful stuff, and just look at this gorgeous bottle. It's very simple, yet it's so gorgeous. And in case if this is the first time, if you see, there are flakes inside this bottle, and these flakes, I believe these are real gold flakes. Let me know in the comments section if you know, like, if these are real gold flakes, or I don't know. I was reading it up on the internet, and then I found out that these are supposed to be real gold flakes. Wow. Like royal stuff. Beautiful. And look at the color of that juice. Fantastic. The cap is metallic, and it's got a beautiful seahorse logo for the company, and it's very heavy. It's almost as heavy as this entire almost full bottle. I've been using this fragrance, and the experience has been nothing but heavenly. Let's talk about the notes, and then I'm going to tell you what I got from this fragrance. So as per the website, Atelier Des Ors website, the top you have cinnamon, cardamom, pink pepper. On the mids you got cedarwood, ambergris, styrax. On the base you have Tahitian vanilla, Peru balsam, and musk. Now, this fragrance, let me just warn you about one thing. If you are not into gourmand fragrances, if you're not into vanilla, and if you're not into really potent fragrances, I highly recommend you steer clear of this. Or if you really like the scent profile, if you tried it somewhere but it's coming off too potent, I highly recommend you go easy on the trigger, because this one has a ton of potency. Now, the first time when you spray this fragrance, you will be greeted with a beautiful, one of the most beautiful warm openings. Now, the cinnamon, the cardamom, and the pink pepper combines in such a beautiful way that it almost feels like a milky, beautiful, warm, milky, vanilla kind of opening. Now, there's a hint of smokiness, not too much. It's very mild, as if like you were baking those vanilla beans. Imagine the beautiful aroma that's coming out. Now, of course, the cinnamon, cardamom, and pink pepper might give you a thought that, hey, these are like really spicy stuff. And Brian, you're not telling us that it might have a sharp edge or something. It has absolutely zero sharp edge. Lune Feline has zero sharp edges. It's so smooth. It's all about that smooth ride on a mountain road, like it's mountain or maybe by the ocean side. There's the smooth road, you're just driving, no ups and downs, you're feeling nothing but the straight road and a beautiful feeling. Now, the warmth is very much well defined. Like, the cinnamon is not one of that fiery kind of cinnamon that it kind of like burns, as if like it's, you know, those gums that you have, you put it in your mouth, it's got cinnamon, and then it kind of like starts burning. It's not like that. The cardamom over here, it's very smooth, very smooth, and it's very well blended. So that's why I'm saying no sharp edges. It just wraps you in this beautiful bubble of warmth, immediately attracting all your senses. And at the same time, if there's somebody around, they will be very much attracted to the smell. Now, like I said, there's a hint of smokiness, and most likely that's coming from the cedar wood. Cedar wood over here, it's one of like it's maybe it's working in like a supporting manner. So it has maybe it's that smokiness is coming from the cedar wood, and the dry, dark woodiness combining with the balsamic kind of vibe from the styrex, like it's very resinous towards the mids, and the ambergris just it just mixes so nicely. The ambergris is not so well pronounced, but it's there. You will feel it. It's there. It's very nicely done. It's very smooth, very nice, and it has the smoothness, like a buttery kind of smoothness. Drying down this fragrance, the Tahitian vanilla, the Peru balsam, and the musk, they pop up like this. This is where things get very interesting. Like towards the mid and the base, the fragrance changes a lot. Now, towards the mid, you will still have that warmth. The warmth never goes away. So that's the most beautiful thing. Like the warmth still stays. And with that, the fragrance keeps on changing and evolving on your skin. Now, the ambergris, the woodiness, the styrex, these do not, like it's not like one of your fougere or your barbershop kind of feel. It's never like that. It's very smooth, like the what do you call like the balsamic feel. It's really smooth. You get that dark hints of musk and the Tahitian vanilla. They just combine in like a mouth-watering kind of feel. It's very creamy, almost like I said, it almost feels like a milky, creamy combination of something. Maybe imagine the finest kind of vanilla dessert that you're just putting in your mouth. It's really mouth-watering. Like I cannot describe how delicious this fragrance smells. Now, there may be some of you out there who are gonna be like, who wants to smell like something that can be eaten? Well, again, people, we fragrance lovers, we have different tastes. Whatever I like, you might not like. I mean, again, this fragrance, for instance, Initio Absolute Aphrodisiac, this has this kind of animalic vibe to it, and a lot of people might not know. I think there's kind of a castoreum in this, and gives out that animalic vibe. But Lune Feline has it too, but it's in a whole different manner. I think the musk is coming off like in an animalic. It's not one of that clean musk, so it's one of the kind of gives it the darker, like an animalic kind of feel. And the animalic vibe in this one, Lune Feline, it's not too much. It's not overdone. It's very seductive, I can assure you that much. Like whenever I have worn this fragrance, I have not found one single person who might have, make like, or never ever did I see anybody do that. And this thing has a beautiful scent bubble. It leaves a beautiful scent trail, and everywhere you go, there's a high chance that people will appreciate it, even if they don't say it in your face, like, "Hey, you're smelling great," but you will see you will see the approval in their face, like, all right, you get that sense of approval, that acceptance, that yes, something smells nice, somebody smells really nice. Now, like I said, do not be scared when I said animalic part. It's not too much. It's very well done. And again, like the name itself, in French, I think Lune means moon and Feline means cat. So the whole purpose of this fragrance was, the beautiful, the vibe of a beautiful moon on a dark night. And there's this darkness in this fragrance. Like I said, it's not one of your bright, sugary, diabetic, sweet kind of vanilla. It's very smooth, very well done. Just the right kind of smoothness. Exactly something you would expect. Like not too much, not too less. Like for instance, this is very sweet. And then you have Nishane Ani, very sweet. Not too much, but again, it's on the like on the upper level of sweetness. But this one is very much well done. It does not overwhelm. It does not become cloying. That's what I'm trying to say. Beautifully done. The whole purpose of this fragrance, Lune Feline, was to, the moon, the beautiful romantic view of the moon, and the seductive movement of a cat. So imagine that. The fragrance, the perfumers, they used this whole concept of a dark, seductive, romantic kind of fragrance, and Lune Feline does exactly that. If you are a gourmand lover, if you love vanilla, this is highly recommended. And of course, like, man, hey, look, I don't have money to wear gold, bro. This is just silver. I spray on gold. So if you're interested to do something like that, interesting, go ahead, buy yourself a decant, a sample of Lune Feline, give it a shot. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So that was my take on Lune Feline from the house of Atelier Des Ors. Absolutely loving this fragrance, and I don't know, man, I kind of feel hypnotized by these gold flakes going round and round, settling down. Wow, just love it, just love it. Beautiful stuff. And just a word of caution, this cap, although it clicks, but it does not lock into place very tightly, so be very careful if you're lifting the bottle by the cap. I highly recommend don't do that. And the base of the bottle, it's like pretty narrow, if you will see, like unlike this one or maybe this one, this is very thin. And when I was doing a photo shoot with this bottle, if you follow my Instagram and my Facebook pages, so when I was doing a photo shoot, this bottle toppled over a couple of times. You know, even the slightest wobbling would just, you know, drop it. So be careful if you're keeping it on a surface where it's a bit wobbly or it's not smooth, not flat. So just be careful. You don't want to drop this beautiful bottle and break this. And so guys, that was my take on Atelier Des Ors, Lune Feline. Fantastic stuff. Let me know in the comment section below, like I asked, whether you know if these flakes are real gold or, I don't know, something fake. I read up somewhere, it said it's real gold in there. Let me know, you know, spraying on gold, right? Some swag. So until the next video, guys, please take care, stay safe, and don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Until the next one, please take care, stay safe, and all the best.